Hello and welcome everybody to another video. Today is my wedding hair and makeup test run. I want to create this makeup look that you now already see, inspired by the wonderful Sharon Tate and her wedding look. This is a very classic late 1960s wedding look, and since I got a lot of questions on what I'm going to do for makeup and whether I can show you how you can achieve this look, I figured I would just share it with you today. So yeah, if you want to see how I create this look, maybe this is an inspiration for your wedding too. And this cute little hairstyle with the wonderful little fake flowery detail, keep on watching. So this is me, no makeup, nothing. I just applied some moisturizer and washed my face. And I'm definitely not a makeup professional, so I tried to find out how to actually create a look that will last me all day. And one of the things I got recommended the most was to use a primer. So I got this one. It's a Maybelline one, and I actually heard really great things about it. So I'm just gonna start by applying that all over my face. I'm excited to see how this is going to feel. Okay, this is an interesting feeling. It has a little bit of SPF, which I think is great because we're going to get married outside. Also, if I'm looking over there, it's because the mirror's there. So I thought that was actually a good way to go. Maybe I'll put on sunscreen, kind of depending on how the weather is. And then usually I don't wear makeup or anything under my bangs, but I just want to be prepared for everything on that day. I feel like this is good. So for makeup, I'm going to use this Micilio foundation. I actually got this in a sponsorship. It must have been over a year ago. And I have to say, I don't wear it often because of how high the coverage is. Usually it's a little much for me on the everyday occasion. Just see how crazy that is. Usually I just do a tiny bit of concealer, but I feel like on this day, oh yeah, you see what it is doing. I feel like for this kind of occasion, this is a great foundation to use, just because it is so high covering. I have a little spot on my chin, maybe that'll heal. I am 2.5 weeks away from getting married. Today is Tuesday, I'm getting married Saturday in 2 weeks, so 2.5 weeks, yeah. I really like this foundation. It is quite pale, but I'm quite pale, and I decided not to I'm not a fan of self-tanner. You do you, but for me personally, I don't like it because I just never tan, and I feel like applying self-tanner, it just doesn't look like me anymore. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna embrace the paleness. Even though I'm going for a very Sharon Tate inspired look, and she was always very sun-kissed, I still wanna look like myself. I don't wanna look like someone else on my wedding day. I actually don't like to do any contouring or anything. I know people in the 60s used contour too, but I'm just not really up for that. So this is the base that I have built. So now I'm going to concentrate on my eye, and the first thing that I'm going to do is to use an eyeshadow base. I don't even know if this is a great eyeshadow base. I have put it to the test and it lasts me for a couple of hours, but eventually my eyeshadow will get clogged in the creases. So if anyone can recommend a great eyeshadow base, I'm in the market for that. Also, if you're wondering, my bangs are a little shorter than what I usually do. It's because I like the look of not having freshly trimmed bangs, and so I cut them a couple of days ago so that it is 3 weeks grown out at my wedding day, because I always cut my hair myself, and that's usually the time that I like it the most. So that's why. So whenever I go for a very white eyeshadow look, I will usually use some white Kohl Kajal and just kind of rub it all around my eye. But I feel like I want to do something a little softer, and I actually got a bunch of makeup from Quant, I showed you. And so I got a white eyeshadow bit. Let me pull you in a little closer. And I really want to try and see how I like this, because I used the light blue one and I loved it. Their makeup is great, honestly. Everything besides this and the other thing that I got from the brand deal is drugstore makeup. Partly because that's all I can get here without driving to a proper city, and then also because I actually like a lot of drugstore products. But I have to say, the Quant things are amazing. Oh, I think that this will have a nice build-up. Let me try my fingers. I usually do a mixture of my hands and brushes. Okay, I actually really like this. It built up really nicely. I'm gonna see over the day whether it's fading a lot, and in that case I might add a kohl base to this, so we'll just see. Now let's move on to the famous 1960s cut crease. Usually I do a very like sharp kind of cut crease, but today I want to try something different with a brown and a black and blend it a little. So I have this little palette and it has this lighter brown, and I want to kind of like draw out the crease first and then fill it with black. I feel like that might have been how she did her makeup, and I really want to go for that deep set eye look. So I'm gonna start maybe even actually using the tiny brush that came with it. Let's see if I like it. Just gonna go around my eye. Okay, I don't like this brush. Let me go with this one. It's just a round little one. I'm not using a lot of product. Just kind of like creating a little, it almost looks like a shadow. Making sure that I blend it back here. I think that this is kind of like all I want to do, and then I want to try the black on top first. I want to have a bolder look. Since I always kind of wear makeup, I want to have this be pretty bold to honestly just be a little more outstanding compared to what I usually do. So I have a black Kajal Kohl eyeliner, and I'm gonna draw on the cut crease with this. Also, I'm setting mine a little higher because I actually have hooded eyes, and so if I set it lower, I'm afraid that it sinks into the eye. With this, I feel like you really need to find your shape. So Sharon, for example, she did it a little further outwards, but my eyes are a lot rounder than hers were. So I feel like for my eye shape, this works the best. Let me fill it in a little more. Okay, I do actually surprisingly like this a lot. I was afraid that it is going to end up being too bold, and I don't know if I like the shape in here. That's kind of why I'm doing it today, to have a little trial run. So let me like blend it the tiniest bit. Don't think I was prepared. I got choked up and scared. This just helps make it more even. I actually really like this eye, so I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on this eye now. Just let me catch my breath. Please let me ponder death as all the world is grieving. I just got done with the cut creases, and I actually really like them. I'm gonna put up the picture of Sharon here again for comparison. You can see her eyes go out a lot wider, but I feel like this is my own twist on this look, and I actually really like it. So next thing that I'm gonna do is my eyeliner. I just kind of like do it the same whenever I do it. I'll walk you through it once, and then next are fake lashes. And that's like a whole new thing for me. So yeah, let's do the eyeliner and then we'll get on to that. I say it every time, but I'm just gonna say it again. Get the kind of eyeliner you are the most comfortable with. For me, it's the felt tip kind. It's just what works the best for me, honestly. Just starting on the inner corner and then making it a little thicker. Not too thick though, just a little. And I'm just taking it out and down. Now that I look at it again, I quickly want to fix this eye because the cut crease doesn't really work for me. But yeah, I'm then also just gonna do the exact same eyeliner that I did on this eye. Usually I'd probably leave that eye like this, but I just want to give it like a trial run to also see realistically how much time it will take me on my wedding day. Okay, I actually ended up fixing this eye and I do prefer it a lot more now. I actually really like this look. I feel like it's coming together. So before I'm gonna apply some mascara, I'm gonna do the fake lashes because I feel like that's the order you're supposed to do. Maybe I'm not even gonna do any mascara then. We'll see. Okay, I went to the drugstore this morning with my son and he was very excited because he loved the packaging of these. But yeah, anyway, I am about to see which of these I prefer. So I got some singles. I've never tried this kind before, but I actually like that they're single because usually I take the ones that are like on a strap, 3 of them, but I want to try the longest but the singles. So I'm going to do those on my bottom lashes. And then for my top, I was unsure whether I want to do these, which are a little longer, or these ones, which are shorter but a little fuller. Something tells me that I will prefer these, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna do one eye with the one kind and then the other eye with the other kind. Maybe this is like a new thing. Maybe I will love to do that. Okay, so you're supposed to like look down a little. It will definitely take me a little to get used to it, but at least it worked, so let me try the other eye. Maybe you can vote in the comments which eyelash you prefer, and I will see which kind I prefer. Okay, this is the other option. What do you think? I have a hard time deciding. These are more dramatic, which makes me really like those. Then I also really like these. I'm honestly unsure. I feel like from further away, I prefer this one. From closer up, I prefer this one. For today, I'm gonna decide on these. But I haven't made my full decision for the wedding yet. So I'm quickly gonna exchange these. These are so doll-like and far from natural, but since I'm not going for a natural look, I actually really love them. So let's do the bottom lashes next. So I want to do the longer ones, just single them out. Also, I need to apologize. I thought my neighbors were done building whatever they're building, and I'm pretty annoyed because they never say when they're going to do it or anything. Like, there was no note. Like, I get it, you need to renovate, but I think you can at least like leave a note for your neighbors and be like, see, on Tuesday around 2 p.m. it's going to be loud. But yeah, they didn't do that, so I plan to film this video today and I'm doing it so that it can be up tomorrow for you, and I'm very sorry for the noises. Smaller ones, with the smaller lashes, I'm used to applying them, so I am always putting some glue on the back of my hand to dip the lashes in. I want to do the long ones down here, and then you always like need to put them underneath your natural lashes. I'm going to do the inner corner next so that I can space them out nicely. So this is what it looks like with the attached bottom lashes. I like it. I feel like for the next time I need to try all the different sizes just to make sure which one I prefer. But I like it. I feel like it's a very prominent eye, but that's what I want to go for. So next up, I want to do blush and lipstick. That's basically all that's missing besides trying to make this stay for as long as possible. So I actually got some powder. I feel like I should have already applied that. Hold up, I'm just gonna do that now. I usually don't do any powder at all, but I feel like on this kind of day and occasion it might work. So this is the powder that I got for that one video that I did, where I followed a 60s makeup tutorial. I'm just not gonna do as much as I did in that video. Just making sure that it's not too much, because I don't want to look too mad actually. I feel like overall a 60s look is always a rather matte look. You obviously don't have to overdo it. So let's do blush next. In the Mary Quant package, there also was this blush that I so dearly love, and compared to the liquid one, this one actually lasted me a lot longer the last time that I wore it. So I'm gonna do this next. Just gonna put it on the cheeks. kind of like up here. Oh, I love this shade so much. I think it's such a sweet little shade. I look so matted from the powder. Maybe I need to find a different solution because that's a lot. But I really like the blush, and then I always do like a little on the tip of my nose too. I honestly feel like lipstick was one of the hardest decisions for me because I had different lipsticks, but they all like, they were so heavy on the lip and they left these like weird little bits. You probably know what I mean. Like sometimes lipstick will crumble a little. And so I was like, what will I do? And then I got one scented by Quant. And when I got it, I was like, oh, that's a very vibrant pink. But it is a sheer one. So let me show you what it does because I feel like it's perfect. See how it kind of like looks like it's not really that high pigmented, but it like leaves a very, very nice feel on the lips too. And I feel like this is honestly perfect lip with this look. Sharon, for what it looks like, was more wearing like a matted lip, but I feel like it's also matte that this really adds a little bit of contrast. Last but not least, from Quant 2, they really came in clutch here. I'm gonna use this moussey kind of bit, and I'm just gonna use it for a little bit of highlight on the nose, just the tip of the nose. I actually like to use Q-tips for this. I'm gonna put like a little on a Q-tip. I could also use another brush for this, but I don't have one up here with me. And just adding it into the inner corners of my eyes. And then also I'm gonna do a little underneath my eyebrows. I feel like traditionally 1960s eyebrows were a little thinner, but I don't want to plug mine and I want to look like myself. I feel like I said it before, but that's like overall the biggest thing why I'm also happy that I'm not getting my makeup done, because I feel like that's something that might happen even without intention. And then the last place I'm gonna put it is like right on top of my lip. I honestly feel like that's it for makeup. I love it. It came out so much better than I ever imagined. So let's move on to the hair, shall we? So I don't know if I've said it before, but I'm doing 2 wedding dresses, 2 looks. But I want to do one hairstyle that I kind of modify after the first look. So I actually invested, I invested like 20 bucks. This wasn't that expensive, but I got a new curling iron with a thicker barrel. Because I usually do the overnight heatless curl, but first of all, I feel like they're not always staying the best, and then secondly, sometimes it just doesn't work. So I just want to make sure on my wedding day that this is in my control. So I'm gonna plug this in, and then we'll see how it works. I already put some heat protection in my hair earlier. I just zoomed you out a little further so that you can actually see all my hair. My hair has gotten pretty long actually. I didn't expect it to grow that fast. I feel like postpartum my hair didn't grow for like a while, and then all of a sudden all the growth came back. So here we are. I actually love my hair length right now. Only thing is I don't like how it is lighter down here, but that's just the bit that was colored, so there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm just gonna start by basically curling my entire head of hair. This is such a Jane Birkin kind of look. Maybe I just need to chop it and then it would be fine to be worn without curls. But I really want to do curls for my wedding day. I almost forgot about this because I never do it, but the last thing that I'm gonna do before I do the hair is to apply some fixing spray. I got this also at my local drugstore. It had great reviews. So let's see. It feels weird to spray your face with something wet when there's like so much makeup, but apparently it's supposed to keep your makeup in place for 16 hours, so I guess we'll see. This curling iron came with like a bunch of clips and everything, which is actually quite pleasant. So as said, I want it to be like big curls but not too loose. I never know whether to use the clip or not to. Let's see. Out and just take a look. Okay, I think it needs longer, but I do like the way that the curl looks, so Let me just put that in once more. I haven't curled my hair in forever. Like I don't think I've curled my hair this year yet. So I'm excited to see, not excited, but like interested to see how long it's going to take. Let me take the curl out and we'll see. Okay. I don't love this one, so hopefully this was just a trial. I mean, it does curl, maybe like, I'm so confused because why is this bottom curled so nice and then all the other ones aren't doing anything? I just want to know if I like do a small section in the front right here, if it is going to curl or not. Usually this is pretty much the last section I'm doing, and I always curl it towards my face. So let's see, because this is like a tiny strand. Okay, so I mean it is curling. This one isn't too bad. Maybe I just need to keep going. Let's see. If I just do it without clips, I might regret this. I'm so glad I did a trial run. I don't know if anyone is brave enough to just do their makeup on their wedding day without like giving it a shot before. Maybe if you do what you always do, then that would work. I just hear it sizzling, so I'm like afraid of what might happen. Okay, so I don't like the clip at all because it leaves marks. Oh, maybe I have to send this one back. I hope I don't. I don't want to send it back. I want this to work right now. If I burn off all my hair, I'm gonna need to wear a wig on my wedding. I don't hope that that's going to happen. I really don't. Because I'm leaving it in for quite a while. Ah, did it? See what I don't understand, and I think it is because it has a clip. See how it's like leaving these? Oh, damn it. This could have been so good with this curling iron, but it's not. So let me quickly think. I mean, I have a smaller one downstairs. Surprisingly, if I use the clip, it's not leaving marks. So that's at least something. You know what? I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna put my hair back up. Maybe I'll just turn off the camera for a moment, try to get this going, and then I'll check in with you in a minute. I'm a little disappointed right now because I don't think my hair is gonna come out even remotely looking like what I envisioned. This is the curling process so far. I need to find a different solution for my wedding. I'm glad that I like did this trial thing just so I know. I don't want to go to the hairdresser. I really don't want to do that. So now I'm thinking maybe I should give curlers a go. Maybe I should just do my heatless curls because like they come out better than whatever this is. I also have now decided to just use my regular curling iron. I was like, maybe I like this, but I don't know, it's not quite what I envisioned, and I think that that's the issue. I kind of like had an idea of what I want to do, and this is not looking like that. So now I'm a little sad. I will continue to do it because I also want to like put it up so that I can just see how that's going to play out. But overall, I feel like for this bit, I need to find a different solution. Hair's always like a guess for me. I don't know. I feel like makeup is a lot more plannable than hair. And yeah, I haven't done my hair in forever because I usually do the heatless ones. So we'll see how this is all going to play out and what I will actually do about it on my wedding day. I loved Sharon's hair on her wedding day. But the one thing why I don't want to model mine and kind of like do the same hair that she did, it is actually because of my second look. So my second look is a lot more kind of like hippie, flower children like. I'm definitely gonna loosen up my hair then for the second look and kind of like give it a, okay, I'm gonna add a flower crown of real flowers and just kind of like have a very different look. And so I feel like Sharon's hair, as cute as it was, it's not going to work for both of those looks. So my idea is to do like a half updo, that I will put like a bow or something in it. I have some options here for the first bit, and then for the second bit I'm going to take all of that out, keep the half updo thing maybe, or I'm just going to take it all out. That's kind of like still up in the air, and then add the flowers. So yeah, I'm gonna continue curling and then I'll check in with you once I'm done. My curls are far from perfect. I need to figure out something different for my actual wedding day. I honestly think if I would have just done my regular heatless curls, that would have been better, but it's kind of cursed today, I don't know. Because usually even like my classic curls with the curling iron come out better. I purchased 3 different things to do the same thing. Basically, I want to give myself a tiny beehive. So I have this, and this. I want to start by using this because I feel like it's the easiest. So apparently you like pull it back like this. Oh, that's very stable. Let me pull you up a little. It's very stable. And then I'm gonna leave my front pieces out. I should have done that first, I think, because I really would like my front pieces to still be out. So maybe if I use some hair from like back here to cover this. At least it's a pretty good color match. Okay, so I have half of it covered. And I'm just gonna put like a bobby pin behind it. And then I'm gonna do the other half. This is coming together. I feel like I had the worst start one could have to something like this, but we're working through it. Let's see, I need more hair. Okay, let me pin that too. Actually, it's coming together. It's not that bad. We're getting somewhere. Still unsure whether I like that entire beehive situation though. Okay, this is the look right now. And then for the second look, I'd add like a little flower crown right here, which I think I really like. But then for the first look, and that's like the one I need to figure out right now, because I actually bought these like little bouquets because I thought they were so cute. So let me see how I could attach these, because I was thinking whether I could use this and then like a little bit of ribbon to just kind of like put it back here. The only issue is that I of course cannot see. I think I'd like this height. I have light blue and white. I'm gonna try the light blue first because I feel like, I mean, I can spoiler that here. My first dress has light blue accessories, so I feel like this would truly be a cute little addition. I could get my maid of honor to help me to do this. I'm sure she would. Okay, tell me how does this look? I actually think I like this.
They pick up their shovels and throw down some salt and check the forecast for sun. And with a coat of snow over Brooklyn,
I just did like a little spin in front of the mirror, and I also took a little video, and I actually like the hair, not the curls, but the little like updo. I feel like it could work. Maybe I'm gonna modify it a little more. But yeah, this was definitely a fun little test trial. As said, I'm very unsure still about the hair. I'm going to end this video right here because I feel like I'm just making it worse right now. This is the option. I love the makeup. As said, it's like the classic Sharon Tate wedding makeup. I'm unsure about the hair. Let me know what you think. Is this cool? Does it work? I'd love to know. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'm getting very excited and a little nervous because of my wedding, but I love to share it on here. It means the world that you are watching it. I hope you have a beautiful day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine. Take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye everybody.